Hey everyone, how's it going? So I've had a lot of battles in my life, but none of them compare to just how ridiculous this battle was. And you'll see in a second why I'm saying that. But I'm using my Gen 1 bug team, and so I let off with Pinsir. I didn't like that matchup versus Flygon, so I went to my defensively bulky Scyther, and you can see it tanks that Dragonclaw pretty well. Obviously they didn't like this matchup, so they swapped into their Palkia. Now I didn't know they'd swap, but I just went for Toxic anyway. Now this Scyther, it is a bold nature, so plus defense, max defense EVs, max HP, and it has the steadfast ability. You know, a good Mega Kangaskhan counter, and yeah, I know my voice cracked. So I go for Struggle Bug here, which lowers special attack. Now, I anticipated something like a Fire Blast, which Palkia likes to run, but instead it went for Spatial Rend. So that was a bit of an odd decision, I thought. Maybe it didn't have Fire Blast, I don't know, but I went for Roost anyway, just in case it was like a misclick. But then it goes for Dragon Claw. I'm like, that's sort of strange. Why would you have two dragon moves, one physical, one special? This may not be a very good opponent. So I go for Struggle Bug again, it lowers his special attack again, and they go for Aura Sphere. And once I see Aura Sphere, I knew this would be something special. I mean, that's 4 times not very effective with 2 special attack drops. I mean, we're not dealing with someone with a vast knowledge of Pokemon typings. So Aurorus comes in. I guess they did know to swap out before Toxic would take it out, because it was really starting to rack up. I go for Toxic, figuring I'm going to lose Scyther to some sort of rock move, but it actually goes for Blizzard. Blizzard hits, and it does quite a decent amount of damage, considering how bulky I am. I mean, with Eviolite, even with no investment in special defense, I'm pretty bulky. I go for Struggle Bug, and this makes a huge difference, because it goes for Blizzard, it hits again, but because of that Struggle Bug special attack drop, I survive, and I'm able to get off a Roost this turn. I figure at some point it's probably going to go for a rock move, so just keep spamming Roost. It actually goes for a 3rd consecutive Blizzard, which hits, and it got a crit too, so that Roost definitely mattered. Toxic's starting to rack up, so I realize I just have to stall it out a little bit more. It goes for a Hail this turn. Kind of a weird decision, but I guess now Blizzard will always hit, so, you know, I guess they figured they got lucky. Or they're just randomly clicking. I have no idea. So I go for another Struggle Bug because I really have nothing else to use. I get another special attack drop, and it goes for Ice Beam, so I guess they don't know that Hail Blizzard combo. It's all good, but the Toxic actually takes out the Aurorus, and that's a pretty big threat. If it did have a rock move, that would have been a bit of a problem. So Palkia comes out again. I decide just to go for Roost. A Struggle Bug might have taken it out, but I wanted to get my health back anyway. Palkia goes for Power Gem, so the Roost, pretty important. It didn't do half health though, so I may have survived even after Hail, but I didn't want to chance it, and Hail plus the Toxic damage does take out the Palkia. So right now Scyther is taking out 2 Pokemon, but this Darmanitan, you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, you know, you've had a good run, Scyther, but this is it. But then it goes for Superpower, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, not only is it a 1/4 damage against me, but it lowers its attack and defense, and that really mattered. You'll see in a few minutes, or should I say like 30 seconds. So I go for Roost because, you know, why not? It's already been poisoned, and I don't have anything to hit this with, really. And it goes for Hammer Arm. So that did nothing and lowered its speed. I didn't know what to do because I didn't need to Roost, so I just went for Struggle Bug. Defog wasn't going to help. That lowers its special attack, and look at this, it goes for Overheat. So, I would say it mattered, except that did like, what, 20 damage? So no, it didn't matter. And Toxic is starting to rack up on this Darmanitan. It has like 2 more turns left. I go for Struggle Bug again, and look at this, it actually had Flare Blitz, so had it not used Superpower, it would have taken me out, but I survive on 39 health because they use Superpower for some unknown reason, and actually, with Recoil and the Poison, that's going to take out Darmanitan. Now, Zoroark comes out, and I just go for Struggle Bug, and that does almost half damage. Now, I have no investment in special attack, and Scyther's not very good at it. It goes for Foul Play, and I just hang on by the skin of my teeth. Thank you, Pokemon Stadium 2 announcer, for that brilliant line. They say it like every 2 seconds. Zoroark decides Foul Play worked so well the first time, I'd go for it again, and I decide to Roost up. So my health is now pretty much restored. It uses Punishment, which is a really interesting move. Basically, it does more damage based on how many buffs the other Pokemon has. So it's kind of like the inverse of Stored Power, but I have no buffs, and I take it out with a 3rd Struggle Bug. So I have taken out, what, now 4 Pokemon. And I'm going to have to face another fire Pokemon in Victini. So I right away go for Struggle Bug. It's normal effectiveness because it's Psychic and Fire. And Victini goes for Incinerate. Doesn't actually do that great damage. So I decide to go for another Struggle Bug. I guess I was getting a little greedy there. And it goes for Incinerate again. It's really not doing very much, about 30 health. It outspeeds Go because of the quick attack, but it does like no damage. I mean, like I said, this is a defensively bulky Scyther, so it's more special attacks I was worried about. I decided to go for the Toxic because I'm not going to take this out with Struggle Bugs. It goes for Incinerate once again and still doing like nothing. Pretty sure I went for Roost this turn. Seems like what I do. Oh no, I got greedy. I went for Struggle Bug. I mean, it could have Overheat. You know, with a player like this, you have no idea what they're carrying. But it goes for Incinerate again, and Poison again starting to rack up. Kind of a recurring theme in this battle. I use Struggle Bug, and its special attack is pretty much non-existent at this point. How many drops does it have? Like 4 or 5? And I believe that's going to be... Oh, no, it's still alive, but that's pretty good for me. I get to use a Roost and get some health back. And it goes for its final Incinerate. That does like less than 20 damage. And so down goes Victini. And I have pretty much taken out this entire team with Scyther. So the Flygon, that was its lead Pokemon, comes back, and I go for Toxic, which is what I wanted to do in the first place. It actually goes for Dragon Rush, so it knows Dragon Claw and Dragon Rush. That does like nothing to Scyther. I go for Struggle Bug because I just didn't think it could do anything to me. It goes for Dragon Rush, and this time it misses, so finally not getting good luck with the accuracy. Dragon Rush only 75% chance, and Blizzard only 70%, so this person actually getting some pretty decent luck. This Dragon Rush hits, but it's not going to do anything. This is just such a defensively bulky Scyther, and I go for Struggle Bug again. I think at this point I'm just trying to end the battle, because in real time, I think I'd been playing this game for like 28 minutes, so it crits and takes me out, but down goes the Flygon to Toxic, and Scyther swept through this whole team. I didn't lie when I said this was the most interesting battle. A Scyther swept through a team of Zoroark, Aurorus, Darmanitan, Victini, Palkia, and Flygon. So I know this person was obviously very inexperienced. I'm not trying to make fun of them. I just thought this was hilarious. So thank you for watching, and if you want to see more of these dumb battles I had back in the day, let me know. Otherwise, take care.